Hi everyone, Andy here with a little hobby vlog. I thought I'd make a little bit of a diorama of it. So this is two lots of 400 points of French and British for the Peninsular War, the Napoleonic Wars for Shakos and Bayonets by Studio Tomohawk. And I've just, rather than just show you them, I've laid them out as if they were attacking this small village somewhere in the Iberian Peninsula. So what have we got? So we have a French leader there, and then we have one and then another two units of fusiliers, each of 12 models, and then there is one and another unit of voltigeurs. These are light infantry, and that's 400 points of French. These models are a mixture of Perry, these ones are mostly Perry, and then there's a few in here from Warlord as well. Those with slightly larger Shakos. Hats are the Warlord ones. All the voltigeurs are Perry from their elite box. So Perry do something interesting. They have two boxes of infantry. These are from the earlier boxes, 1807 to 1812. Just because of the type of uniform. And they have a standard one that you can use as fusiliers with elite troops as well, and then they have an elite one which has a few more skirmishing poses. They're really not much different, otherwise they're just more of the few elites that you get. Otherwise this leader, the captain there, is a Warlord model as well. I picked up these buildings at a War Games Bring and Buy somewhere. They look really good actually. They're better than my ones. I need to make my yellowy ones look a little bit more white, I think. I have quite a lot, but they're more this yellowy colour. I think I'll get them all to match at some point. And then of course, defending this village, perhaps a little surprised, we have some British. These are riflemen, of course. These are a mixture of metal and plastic Perry ones. The plastic ones are the slightly slighter ones, and the slightly bulkier ones are the metal ones. Around the back here we have our officer. He is standing there inspecting his troops as the sergeant major brings out a fusiliers or centre company infantry from the town. There are 10 in that unit, 12 in the French ones and 10 in the British ones. And then there's another unit just here hiding around the back, about to fire on those voltigeurs as they've entered the compound. And then finally we have some lights, so a light company on the roof there. You can see their light company because of their swallow's nest epaulettes on their shoulders. That's about the only difference actually. And yeah, there we go, 400 points of Brits and 400 points of French. I've started to add to this already. I've just done a British cannon, which I'll put on the table in a second to show you, and I'll start adding a few cavalry for both sides as well. And now we've added the cannon as well in their typical blue uniform and like pale blue gun carriage. I think at that range they would absolutely, if they managed to get the shot off, they would absolutely decimate these voltigeurs, but you know, let's see. So that would take over the 400 points, so that's an additional thing I'm just starting to add to these units. But anyway, that's it, a short one from me. So yeah, just what I'm working on now. This is a sort of a long-term project. I did all of these really during the first UK lockdown, just as a refresher really. I would paint some stuff and then I would paint a few extra bits. I've quite enjoyed looking at the different uniforms and things. I've always been interested in the Napoleonic period but never really got into it, and I think a skirmish game like Shakos and Bayonets or maybe Sharp Practice would sort of get me going on a new project. So great, anyway, thanks very much for watching, take care, bye.